thought I was never going to make this type of video, but I think that I was going to expect it very soon enough to literally have to quit this job and give it my full experience with this company that I've been working with. Now, before I even get started with this video, I'm going to let you know that some people might have their own different opinions and they might have their own different point of views. But that's understand. I get that. That's you. You know, you have your own life. You know, you see things differently the way I see things. But there's different points of views. Even though we're not in the same body seeing the same shit, but, you know, we also have different agreements on a lot of certain things. You might have your own agreements, I have my own agreement. You have your own disagreements, I have my own disagreements. But let me tell you something that you probably would not understand. If you've been somewhere for about over 3 years doing the same shit, but nothing hasn't changed, but you love the job, but nothing doesn't change around you, and, you know, and these managers are jumping your shit for no dumbass reason. They're doing this just to target just you and yourself. Right? So what do? You fucking quit. Or you wait, like people always say. Let me just make sure this bitch is already plugged in. You wait and you find another job before you quit. But no, guess what I fucking did? I did the vice versa. I said worse, fuck that job. I want to go find a different job very quickly. And guess what? I got the fucking job in my hands automatically. But you know how long that took though? It ain't took me that long, honestly. It really didn't take me that long. It took me about a week or two. But, you know, but here's my reason. This is why I quit. But Mike, you shouldn't quit. You should at least have that job in your hands before you quit. Now, hold on. Let me tell you something. Maybe you probably don't understand this right now, or maybe you're probably getting to that point to understand and see the reason why I left. Now let me tell you my reason why I left that place. Because the management, the poor management was completely out of whack. Now I'm going to have this phone. I use this phone to listen to my music because I got two phones. One phone. This phone right here is my main phone. This right here is just to listen to music and shit. But if something happens to this phone, I got this for backup. So, anyway, what the fuck? Man, I don't look good right now. Maybe I could change that real quick. Ooh, there you go. Now I look fucking good. Alright, cool. So now, let me go back and explain for what I was talking about. Them two phones that I was showing in this video, now I use one to listen to my music and the other one to do what the hell I want. You know, text, whatever. So, now, I was going to high school in the year of 2014. I was in high school at the time. Now, at this high school, I had to get this final high school credit, which it was a worth business ethic credit or some shit like that. I don't fucking know, but it was a credit that I needed to graduate, and I had to get a job. And the job was, and guess what? Guess what this bullshit job was? Now, some people might hate me for this, but, you know, I don't give two shits. And when I don't give two shits, I just don't give a flying fuck. But, you know, that's just me. So this high school credit that I needed just to pass is to go find a job and work and get these mini type of hours that I needed. So, after finally got this job as a bagger working at Publix for a whole year. And guess what? I planned that shit out. I made sure after I graduated, I was going to quit that job. And I know damn well, I know this for a fact, I was not the only freaking one who did the exactly same bullshit. Because who wants to stand there and hear that fucking machine the whole entire time? And of course, don't get me wrong. I understand that maybe people who loves working at a grocery store, if you're a diehard fan who loves working at a grocery store, then yeah, okay, I understand that and I get that. You know, I'm not going to judge you on that. I'm not going to criticize you or how the way you love to work at your job. You know, I'm not going to tell you whatnot. You know, but what I'm saying is this. You know, if you're forced to work at somewhere that you do not want to fucking work at, there's no point for you just to pretend to fucking smile and think this is going to be your whole job. This is going to be your whole future in your career. Fuck no. That was not my job. My job was to bag groceries, go outside, go get 6 carts Where, tell me this, if there's 7 carts, but the manager tells you to get 6, but you're about to close, right? You're about to close. There's one more cart out there in a fucking distance. Now, would it just be a lot more easier just go way down there real quick, grab that fucking cart, and then turn around, start grabbing all the rest of the carts and just pile them up and then bring them all in there all at once? Or grab 6 carts and fucking go like this and then come back and do this from a fucking distance with 1 cart and putting it up. But we're about to fucking close because you got other shit to do in that area. You have to go grab rugs. You have to roll up every single fucking rugs. You have to put that shit on the fucking floor. You have to put them on the floor and dust them, vacuum and shit. You have to do all that type of stuff. Right? Right? So we're in the right mind that I want to do that type of shit for throughout my whole entire life and make it $9 or $8.75. Who wants to work at that type of place just doing this? And oh, hell, let me walk out to your car. Now, as I was working there, guess what? I was making tips. Fuck the rule. I mean, come on now. Let's be real. Let's be real for a moment. I know that I'm not the only one, and I know for a fucking fact, you could be sit there thinking you're a hero and think you're the good guy right now, but we all got a closet, and we all got that curtain that we hide behind on. But let me tell you, I know I was not the only fucking nigga who literally did the same bullshit too. Who gotten tips. Even though you try to tell them I don't need a tip, it says right there, but I covered at that tag so I can make some more extra money. Cause sitting there and just bringing cards and hear that fucking machine bing 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 the whole entire time, completely garbage. I cannot stand that, but hell, making money on the side, why the hell not? I don't care. So I made like maybe $10 to $20 of tips. Pretty good idea. Hiding that tag or don't have that tag on when I'm outside real quick and making that money very easily. So, you know, thank you, Publix, for making me go outside and making these awesome tips even though I wasn't supposed to, but it was worth it because instead of working for $8.75 fucking cent, yahoo! Making that awesome money, it was better than they make better tips than fucking making that minimum wage. That garbage ass fucking tips is nut. I mean, that garbage minimum wage ain't shit. Now, here's the main reason why. After I finally got my high school credit, the one I finally needed, that 1 year later, after I finally graduated, I mean, throughout that year, 2014, I got my high school credit, then during 2014, I graduated. Now, after the year later, I quit. Because, but Mike, hold on. You're fucking stupid right now. Do you understand why would you quit? Dude, you don't got no other job in your hand. You're a moron. You're an imbecile. Why would you, and you're a stupid mind, why would you even give up on a job and you don't even got another job in your hands? God, you fucking suck. You're stupid. Do you understand that you gotta have another job in your hand before you fucking quit? Now, I'm gonna explain that at the end. I'm gonna tell you reasons why that I left Ruby Tuesday for that fucking reason. But having another job in your hand, of course, it's a better idea. But see, I didn't have to worry about that. Because here's one thing, I get lucky. I get real lucky when it comes to jobs, because it doesn't take me that long to find another job just like that out of the damn blue. First of all, what I did was after I quit, I walked up, and this is how I done it. So pretend this is Publix. Pretend this is Publix. Oh, hi. Yes, may I help you? Yeah, I was wanting to let you know that, I quit. Why would you quit? Why would you quit? You don't got another job in here, but why would you quit? Because I don't want to sit here and work at this place the whole entire time, being forced to get a job that I do not really want, and have to pretend to fucking smile the whole entire time, and thinking that, like, everything is okay. No, I don't like the job I didn't like the job, but I didn't like the job that I liked. I hated it. So I quit and I never went back. So in October 13th, 2014, I walked up and told him straight off, I quit. I just don't want to work here no more. So that whole entire month, I did not find a job because I didn't want to find a job at that point. I just want to sit home, relax, and I don't have to worry about nothing. But Michael, you forgot one thing. You're living in a house. Do you understand that? You got bills to pay, No, I live with my mother. That's even more worse. So you can't have your own full responsibilities. You cannot take your own full reactions of your responsibility that you're supposed to do for your own self. You're letting your mother do all the damn job. Now, first of all, you haven't understand how my life really went down. Me and my mom, we have Social Security. I get my Social Security paychecks, Social Security, I get that shit up to her. So that equals mine and hers equals up to one big amount of money. And guess what? That money pays off the bills. So as long I have a Social Security check, I don't have to worry about shit right now. And plus I don't own nothing. So anyway, the main reason why I just couldn't do it. I could not stand that job no more. So again, I left. And throughout that whole month, I just didn't want to work. I said, well, fuck it. Fuck that job. I don't have to worry about getting another job right now because I don't need one. But, Michael, how would you gonna make any money? Again, if you're not gonna make no money, you ain't gonna get the shit that you want. Now, hold on. If you can look around my room, I mean, I had a lot more stuff right now. So, later on that next month, November 13th, 2015, you know, like I said, I quit it in October 13th, 2015. November 2013, 1 month later, I knew a guy. I been knew this guy throughout high school. He actually was working at a job called Ruby Tuesday, and he actually needed a dishwasher. And so guess what? That opportunity came towards me after I said, you know what? It's time for me to finally go get a job now. So I go get a job, and guess what? I go get a job. Now I'm working at Ruby Tuesday. $10 an hour. More money than I was going to fucking make. So guess what? I thought that bright idea, quitting one job that was making $8.75 fucking cents and making more money by working at Ruby Tuesday for $10 as a minimum wage. More extra. So I think it was a better idea to fucking quit to make more money. And that's what I fucking did. Now, but why would you quit on this job if you're making $10 an hour? Now, why would you be this stupid if you're going to leave that job that makes you more money and you're going to leave that job? Why? Now, I understand that the money of having that in my pocket was so beautiful, but the bullshit was this. Mr. Michael, Mr. Scott, Miss Chelsea, Miss Brittany, Miss Paula, all the managers, when I first signed up at Ruby Tuesdays, was amazing. I love working there. I love being at Ruby Tuesday. I loved it when I first signed up, when I was working with them, because them managers understand, and they fucking knew what the fuck they was doing. They knew it. And I mean, when they knew it, they understood it. And I tell you, have you ever had a job that you work for, that you signed up for, and you met these wonderful managers that understood everything, right? You came across them managers who understood it. Now, here's the thing. This wasn't the first time that had happened to me like that. When I was at Publix, there was that one manager who understood, no, two managers who understood shit. They understood it. Them two managers, I love them to death. Now, I understand this will be funny, but his first name is Michael, his last name is Gayhart. I know the G-A-Y. I'm being dead on serious. That's literally his last name. I don't get it, but it's okay. But, yeah, when he told me, when he said Michael Gayhart, I was like, what? Oh, my last name is Gayhart. I need to process that last day for a moment, and I started laughing, but it was because it was funny. It was funny. Like I said, I got friends that are gay. You know what I mean? Because I have some friends that are gay, and I'm cool with them. But I'm not gay. But they're gay. But I'm cool. I'm cool. You know what I mean? We're cool, whatever. But anyway, but them managers, they understood everything. But after new managers comes in, that's where shit went out and hit the fans. Everywhere it goes. Every shit was hitting here. Every shit was hitting there. Every shit was hitting everywhere. Everything was hitting. When you chunk a piece of shit in the air, hits the damn fan, splats everywhere, hitting the walls. So pretty much bouncing everywhere. Bouncing, hitting shit. So after Mr. Michael and Miss this one chick I can't think of something in my head. After, I'm gonna call her Susan. So after, because I totally forgot her name. Michelle? Oh, we'll call her Michelle. Fuck it. So, no, Susan. Susan would be a good one. So, Susan. So after Susan and Mr. Michael, they have left. We're talking about Publix right now. After them two managers that understood everything, after they left, now here comes these new managers. And holy freaking fuck. They care more about the business more than they care about your ass. And that was a thing that I could not stand. For a manager, I understand that business is more important, but you also got to support the family as well. So you gotta put some care into the families as well. The business, if the business falls, I understand that business comes first, but, you know, family comes first more than business would. You know, your job can come second, but if somebody's literally in the hospital, they're about to die, family comes first. Point fucking blank. But that's a different story. But, you know, again, you know, but with the business, with the management and all, you have to have that connection. It has to flow right, you know. But as day was coming in, I could not deal with them. I couldn't. Because, you know, they care more about their job more than they care about us. So I said, "Whereas, you know what? Fuck y'all." And so I left. But I didn't say, like, "Fuck y'all, I'm gone," or "Fuck this shit, I'm out," and leave. No. No. But anyway, so what happened is that, you know, again, like I said, I walked up and told them I quit and all that crap. Now, here comes Ruby Tuesday. Mr. Michael, Mrs. Scott, Miss Chelsea, Miss Brittany, Miss Paula. Mr. Scott and Mr. Scott and Miss Chelsea. Miss Chelsea is the general manager, the head honcho. And Mr. Scott, he's just the underdog, right? Who's under the wing of the general manager. So I talked to Mr. Scott, then turned around and talked to Miss Chelsea, and after I got done talking to Miss Chelsea, bada bing, bada freaking boom, I got the job right then and there off the dang spot immediately. Because they actually needed a dishwasher. Because, you know, there was questions that they was asking me, and I just told them, you know, and it's the same bullshit. It's questions like, what do you see yourself after a year later? Or what do you see yourself after 5 years? Well, I wasn't trying to be a smart ass, but I was being honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, not to be a smart, you know. But see myself after 5 years, I don't really know. Because anything can happen in 5 years. You know, I could be, you know, going to heaven, or I can move somewhere else and not be here no more. I don't know what happens in 5 years. Hell, I could be a fucking millionaire, for fuck's sakes. Anything can happen, you know, throughout the 5 years. Anything can happen. So, or maybe I'll be here for about 3 years and leave. And guess what? That prediction was right. I was right on that spot. But, you know, so, you know, but as working as a dishwasher for 3 years, it was time for me to leave to go find something new. Let me do it for 3 years, you know what I mean? But, I mean, I can hold that dishwashing position more longer, but I just couldn't deal with it no more because of the management. That's why I left. But the story to that, it gets later on. So after getting hired by these awesome managers who fucking stands, they understood everything. These managers understood it all, right? And so you work with them for about a year and a half. So after a year and a half later, you know, after 2016, then when 2017 comes around, you start seeing these new managers coming in, and you start seeing the old managers, they fucking leave. And you're sitting there like, what the fuck? Why would you leave? Why are you leaving me? Bro, I love you guys. Why are you leaving me? And, you know, but one manager comes back. Oh, is it the general manager? No, the general manager, she was like a mother. Her name was Miss Chelsea. She was like a mother. And holy fuck, her ass was fine too. I mean, real tall. She ain't real tall. But hell, Miss Paula. Bro, you talking about real talk? I'm not lying, but she was, whew, you have no idea. But anyway, the general manager and her too, there was 5 managers. There was 5 managers. 5 managers. But they understand the business. They can hold down that business, and they know how to control the business there. That was amazing. That was amazing to have around there. I loved that job when I first worked there. And I told my mom about it. I said, Mom, I love working at Ruby Tuesday. I love it with a passion. I loved it, you know. And my mom told the managers, and they was happy to hear all that stuff. But then, like I said, again, after they left, you know, after the managers and all of them left, then here comes the new managers. Now, this is how it went. The new managers, by the name of Mr. Thomas, the time Miss Brittany came back. She came back. But between me and Brittany, we had an issue at the first beginning. And guess what? Your boy didn't play no fucking games. When you give me that attitude adjustment, I'll make sure that you don't go give me that same attitude again, because respect is the biggest key of all. Because if you disrespect the wrong person, your ass is going to get grass. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying like in a threat. I'm saying that you say anything in a disrespectful way to a wrong person that you have no idea, the predictions of your life can turn to a different way. You will not see it. So don't predict to predictors. The unexpected unexpectors. There you go. I couldn't think of the word. So, but anyway, so the unexpected unexpected. So anyway, you know, I follow that respect. Respect is the biggest key. You know, you got 5 things. 5 things that has to do with life in general. Honesty, loyalty, patience, respect, common fucking sense. In general, all 4 keys equal to 1 big key. If you have common sense, honest, loyalty, patience, and respect, common sense. So Miss Brittany jumped my shit. Then turn around, I jumped her shit. Because I was one day minding my own business, washing dishes. She told me stop what I was doing. I was following the rules. I was following her direction. I had to stop for a moment. But I couldn't stop if I had fucking shit in my hands. So pretend this is the whole big rack. Pretend this is a big, huge rack, right? So I got dishes in this bitch, and I'm holding it. She told me, can you stop what you're doing? Come help me real quick, because sub bar needs help. Okay, yeah, sure. So I try to put it down real quick, and so I'm stumbling with the piles of dishes. So I'm trying to put it down real quick, and by the time I finally put it down, she comes right back through the damn door and starts jumping my ass. But she didn't see what happened. I try to tell her, but when you get pissed, when you try to tell somebody pissed off, I mean, when you try to tell somebody who's pissed off, they don't want to hear nothing. They just want to say, let's get the shit done. Don't give a shit. I just want to get the shit done. But you don't disrespect that person who's trying to help you. You disrespect that person who's trying to help you. Guess what's going to happen next time when you ask for their help? They're not going to fucking help you. Common sense. Use your fucking brain if you got a brain that learns common sense. Now, here's the thing. Now, as I was there, after that situation went down, I had, salad bar stuff going straight out there. As we was crossing by, she says, thanks. Who the fuck you think you are? I understand that you're a fucking manager, but fuck's sake, you gotta have more self-respect because you're talking shit to a different employee. Guess what? That employee, he has a big role right now. That employee who has a dishwasher role, a position, you don't want to say the words thanks in a smart-ass fucking way, thinking that, oh, you're the head honcho of everything. You can say one thing to a fucking other thing. You can tell me what to do, even though you're a manager, but you don't need to give that type of respect, disrespect to somebody like that. Hell the fuck no. You don't need to do that. But instead, since you're gonna do that, guess what I did? I jumped her ass. I didn't cuss her out. Luckily, I just started cussing. But I didn't cuss her out. I said, I can't stand. No, I said, no, fuck this shit. No, you won't disrespect me. After I give you multiple respect, you won't walk past by and tell me thanks. That's a fucking disrespectful. No, I cannot work with somebody who's gonna disrespect me like that. This is fucking bullshit. That's what the fuck it is. This is all about you, Joe. Don't give a flying fuck about that other person. You want to disrespect me like that, man? Don't talk to me no more. Don't fucking talk to me. I don't know why you're still talking to me. Then the other manager by the name of Mr. Thomas, he comes in, he tries to tell me, you say one more damn word, you're fired. And I was going to say something. I was close, but my mouth was shut. I wanted to say something, and I couldn't say it. And then finally, here's the bullshit. So after I got done handling my business with her, now I got started with handling my business with Mr. Thomas. Now, after I just got done jumping his ass too, everything went smooth from there. They finally understood me. Because I tried to tell him what was wrong with me. I tried to tell him that I probably have a certain thing that's going on with me that you just need to be patient real quick for me to do things. Because if you tell me do this, do that, do this, do that, I understand that's multitask, and a lot of people can do multitask if you work hard. It's common sense. It's really easy. But if you're going to tell somebody to do this, to do that, do this, do that, they're only one fucking person. You got mostly everybody else out there who ain't doing their fucking job right now. They can probably help you real quick. So, but as a human being, not fucking Superman, I'm not Superman in this bitch, I'm trying to help, but, I understand that you need help, but you can't just do that to somebody. So, I finally get started having a conflict with Mr. Thomas. He tells me one thing to a fucking another and saying how, oh, well, Mike, explain what your problem is. So, we're in the back, right? After a little conflict got started, we're in the back. He tries to talk to me. Now, as a manager, for fuck's sakes, let's just be real with this shit. If you're asking a person what's wrong with them, but then you're gonna turn around and do this shit, I don't want to talk about. I don't care. Now, why in the fucking hell would you ask somebody what's wrong with them and they're trying to tell you, but then you're going to turn around and do a backstabbing fucking shit on their ass? Hell no. There's no point talking to you then. If you're going to tell me, I don't want to hear it. There's no point talking to you. There's no point having a communication if you don't want to hear from that person. You ask them a question, let them tell you. So what I did was we went in the back and he says, now tell me what's going on. And so as I was trying to sit there and try to explain, he gives me this bullshit excuse. He tells me, I don't want to hear it. But you just asked me the question. So you just asked me what's wrong with me. And then you want to tell me I don't want to hear it? Then I said this. I said, fine, I don't have to talk to you then. There's no point talking to you. And I want to start walking off. I didn't give no shits. I'm that person who don't give a care, but I have respect. You're not going to tell me, you're not going to treat me like a fucking dog or make me treat me like damn garbage that you don't want to hear me after you just got done asking me a question, tell me what's wrong with me, and I'm trying to give you my honest opinion about what's going on, but you don't want to hear that shit? There's no point trying to talk to anybody who doesn't want to fucking understand. If you don't want to understand, that means you don't gonna give a care about that person or whatever. If you care more about the fucking business more than that person, then fuck you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying that in a mean way. I'm saying that, you know, to understand that, you know, for a business, you also got to care about that person too. I mean, you don't have to really put that much feelings towards the person. At least have some little feelings and doubts. You know, you care for that person, that you don't want them to be hurt or anything like that. You understand that they need help. You'll be there to help them. You'll be there to talk to them if there's something going on with their mind, to keep them focusing on their job. Because you might really need them later on because of how good they are, right? But like I said, you know, after you try to tell me that after you try to tell me something that what's been going on with me, then now you're going to tell me I don't want to hear it. I'm not going to talk to you. And now all of a sudden he stops me and then said, all right, fine, explain. So I started explaining everything. I tried to tell him everything. And then all suddenly, afterwards, I got quiet. I didn't say one damn word. We go right outside, doing the garbage, you know, taking the garbage out, whatever. Because that was my job too as a dishwasher, you know. But, you know, when you sign up for a job, you don't expect that doing just dishes is going to be your only thing. So, but, you know, washing dishes on top of that, you know, doing other crap, you know, that's, you know, is whatever. So, you know, but I finally took out the trash. Me and him started talking. I finally started explaining everything to him. And finally, thank God, he understood. After so many months later, he understood the shit that was going on. He finally understood me. And I was thankful. Because he was not the first manager I had a conflict with. He was the second one now. So after getting done jumping Brittany's ass, now his ass, they both finally understood me from that beginning. They understood it. And I was happy enough finally letting them two managers to have that thought in their brain to really sink in, to finally realize that what he was trying to tell us, he was trying to tell us not to be a mean, but he wasn't trying to tell us to hurt us. He was trying to tell us for our safety and for his safety, so we could understand him and he could understand us, and just to make sure anything goes wrong with the business, you know, this might help him and help us in the future. So I'm glad that I'm thankful that I'm finally understanding something that he was trying to tell us, because this is something new. So now here comes the general manager himself after finally Miss Chelsea hired this stupid fool. Now I'm not mad about Miss Chelsea. I was just kind of fucking disappointed about this manager. This manager here was a child. And I'm not saying like a kid manager. Hell no. We're talking about a childish manager who doesn't have the self-role of being that manager. And we're talking about a manager who can, you know, do the management shit, you know, manage things around the building, you know. Well, the manager will have to really do everything, who'll have to sit there and wipe your ass the whole fucking time, or doesn't have to tell you do this and do that. Your job is what you sign up for, so you're supposed to know what the fuck to do. But hold on, if you got questions, anything, all that type of stuff, and there's the only manager there who is literally there, but there's no other managers around to talk to at that day, then who else you want to talk to? You got to talk to that main manager, right? So I tried to tell him what was going down and everything. That manager didn't get no flying fucks, right? That was the first number one. He didn't get no shit. Then turn around, number two, his ass was sitting on the freaking bar doing this number. Well, I have a job working at a restaurant, and of course I see managers who sit at bars and do this because they don't have to really get down and dirty with their hands just to help out. No. For business to work perfectly, we're all people. We're all the same. We're all the same in every way. We're going to make mistakes. But as a fucking manager, for sakes of the business, you cannot sit there and do this number the whole entire time as for 2 to 3 hours straight, you're sitting on your fucking ass and texting on your fucking phone. Who you call yourself a manager if you're doing that shit the whole entire time? That's not a manager. That's a person who thinks he's going back and looks like a teenager. He could do what the fuck he wants. A manager can do what the hell they want, but as a manager, when you're working at a restaurant, you can't just think that sitting on your phone doing nothing, let everybody else do their damn work and thinking that you don't have to do jack shit as a manager. No, you got shit to do. So as a manager, you have to do things at a restaurant as a manager. You know, maybe you gotta help somebody out or tell them what they need to do or that type of shit. Because hey, when you're a manager, the head honcho, you're an adult. You is a father or a mother. Fuck it. Shit. You're the parent. And their employees are the kids. So as an employee and as the manager isn't a parent. I mean, the manager is a parent and the employees are the kids. The kids, there's sometimes these kids will not understand certain things and the manager just has to jump in and help out. Common fucking sense. You know what I mean? You gotta help them to understand what things needs to be done, things need to go do. You know? But if you're not gonna be there, you're a deadbeat. You're a fucking deadbeat manager. Nobody don't want a deadbeat fucking manager who doesn't want to help out or anything. They want a manager who understand things, who can literally help out so they can get their job done. But, you know, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. You know, so as 2016 came around, you know, everything's still going. You know, whatever, it's fine, whatever. But 1 week later, throughout that, it was almost at the end, so starting in 2017. So, like I said, Mr. Jason came around in the year 2017, the starting of it. Then all suddenly, no, on the end of 2016, he left that next week later because the shitty performance that he was given, he was showing. He was not the manager that we needed. He was totally fucking garbage. That manager right there did not know the task of a manager. He did not understood it. Stupid. Because one day I was in the freezer. You know, well, as a dishwasher, while you're in the freezer, I was in the back helping people. You know, doing croutons. You know, for the salad bar and all that type of shit. But you should have a salad bar person doing salad bar. I mean, a lot more makes more easier thought. You know, but as a dishwasher, I mean, you got a lot of shit to do when you sign up for just a dishwasher position. Also, you gotta do salad bar. But like, all right. So if we're fucking busy, you got one dishwasher, and their job is also to do salad bar. Now you got somebody in the back who can do prep, right? But then when the dishwasher has to stop what they're doing real quick and then go in the back and go start doing salad bar, but now the dishes and now the busy of the company is getting real busy. There's no dishwasher in the back. There's no fucking dishwasher in the back. There's no dishwasher in the back. I'm gonna keep repeating that. So there's no dishwasher. Now that dishwasher, where's the dishwasher at? Oh, he's out there messing with the salad bar. Oh shit. Well, we need to go tell him, hey, you need to stop what you're doing and go mess with these plates. Now hold the fuck on. You don't need to tell me anything right now because you're not a manager, first of all. Second of all, a manager is the one who's supposed to tell me to do that type of shit, not another employee. Another employee is supposed to do what they're supposed to fucking do by a manager who tells them what to do, not another employee. I understand that. I understand. I see fucking dishes in the back, but if a manager tells me that they need me to go out there and mess with that salad bar because I signed up for a job, but the job was to, maybe you have not noticed this, but when you sign up for a certain job that you did not know that you're going to expect to do, you know, maybe it's kind of to understand that you have to understand that person, what they're going through. You have to be in their shoes to understand why they're doing this type of shit, you know. So maybe one day in your whole life when you sign up for that job, when you sign up at Ruby Tuesday as a dishwasher, remember this fucking quotes. You, and I mean you itself, you're not going to expect that you're not going to be doing salad bar. You will be doing salad bar as well. So when you get to a busy day, like maybe Friday, Saturday, whatever the busiest day it is, and all suddenly you're just one dishwasher, you gotta make sure that you could do multitask. We're talking about go out there and be fast as fuck with the salad bar and come back messing with piles of fucking plates. And there's nobody out there who has freaking knowledge to stop and think, oh shit, he's only one person. I think I need to stop what I'm doing real quick and go help that person out. Because it looks like he's struggling just to do two things while we're really busy. You know, because I got nothing to do right now. I'm right here late, I'm just sitting on my ass, just watching this person going back and forth. He's busting his ass, but me over here doing nothing, just busting my own ass. You know, it's kind of sad to see him. You know, he's working real hard and everything, and I'm just sitting here doing jack shit. So I might as well get up and go help him. You know, that would have been more acknowledgement. That would have been easier, but no. So anyway, you know, I go do my thing. What time is it? Okay, whatever. It's 30. What? 38. Okay, whatever. I can manage that. But anyway, so, you know, as I'm sitting there, as I'm doing both, you know, again, there's no dishwasher in the back. So I finally come back, finally get done. Now there's piles of dishes, and now there's people who ask me, hey, Mike, we need some plates on the line. Fuck! Well, how the hell am I going to do that if I just got back, ain't done with the salad bar, then turn around, I gotta start doing freaking washing dishes, but now you want plates. But there's no plates on the freaking thing for me to give you. So I have to wash it to give you. But now if you're starting to jump my ass, I think it comes to realize that the manager should realize this. These newer managers should understand that maybe I think we need to hire one more dishwasher. Maybe you think? I mean, what would you make you think that? Because like if you sit there and realize that there's only one dishwasher, but also he's literally doing everything by himself. But he's not complaining or anything, but you know, just the way that he's working real hard, I think it's time to actually try to hire one more dishwasher. Are you sure about that? I mean, I think he can handle it. But look at this, we're busy. What do you think? Should we really help him? Should we? Yeah, you know what? You're right. Fuck, we're stupid. What the hell we're doing? Yeah, let's go get it. Let's try, or maybe that we should stop what we're doing and try to help out. Like fuck's sakes. So anyway, you know, so I try to deal with that. You know, it's cool. So I dealt with that, and everything went perfectly fine. Now here comes the head honchos. Here comes some more managers. Now, after Mr. Jason left, 1 week later, my cousin starts to come in after. But guess what? I was there before she was. Now, this is my cousin. Now, she came in before I did. What's the best word? Before I did. She came after me. So after I got there, she came right behind me after a year or two later. She was starting as a server, but now she became a manager. But hold on. Now, after Mr. Jason left, then here comes Mr. Willard, the head honcho, another general manager. But first of all, he was all cool from the get-go. He was cool as hell. You know, have you been in prison, right? These are for the people